Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Sunday Social. This is the first one we've done in a while, and I'm really excited. We are on the shores of what I call the Simcoe Sea. And what I love about live streams is that anything can happen, especially when you're outside. The birds can rest on your shoulders or poop on your head, and you can have special guests outside. I have a very special guest today, and his name is Hawkins Johnston. He's going to play a few tunes for you. I asked him to do an entire set, and he was like, "You're not paying me enough." So I said, Okay, that's fine. So this is Hawkins Johnston, and he's going to play a few of his original songs, and they're fantastic. And thanks so much for coming here today. I'm going to leave the floor to you and watch you.
Thank you, Cassandra. It's great to be here. And by the way, Cassandra, I play for just barbecue, right? Or if we're having outdoor on the beach here, we could just marshmallows roasted over a fire pit. We'd be fine for me. But anyway, thank you. It's great to be here for, I believe this is the 63rd version of Cassandra's broadcasts, and a welcome to the North Shore of Lake Simcoe. And my name is Hawkins Johnston. So I'm going to do 4 songs for you. And here's a recent tune that I think is appropriate for the day that I just kind of wrote this month. I should be raising armies against all that is wrong, fending off the arrows, get folks to march along. Instead, I'm mixing metaphors for this easy drinking song. It's hard to be a martyr on a sunny autumn day. There's a sailboat on the horizon, it's heeling to one side. The cursor is blinking, it will not be denied. Despite the daggers in my mind, I cannot run and hide. It's hard to be a martyr on a sunny autumn day. There's a fire in the forest and a fascist down the street. Must be my maple mojo that keeps me so discreet. I should be at the rally to save the world again, but I've lost my outrage and the will to complain. Give up guilty pleasures to board that crazy train. It's hard to play the martyr on a sunny autumn day. There's a fire in the forest and a fascist down the street, but I only hear the waves laugh when I fall asleep. I'm fighting with my words on a perfect October day. Way too sanguine, I should probably walk away. The kids next door are laughing, tumbling in the hay. It's hard to play the martyr on a sunny autumn day. It's hard to play the martyr on a sunny autumn day. Thank you very much. That's terrific. That's much appreciated. I even maybe heard a little bit of wing clapping over there from the ducks over there. And by that kind of extra drone that was filling in the background of that song, that was actually a couple of boats going past. So as Cassandra said, it's all live here. So I was thinking a little bit about the folks in Newfoundland and Florida that were coping with the effects of the hurricane that came through and blew up north. And so this is where this song came from. So it's called At the Edge of the Water. Actually, I better tune my guitar here. 1 second. But it's my favorite part. There we go. I think it's close. There we go. That's better. Ain't gonna live by the water. No, it's not for me. Looking at the beach was. Now it's all floating debris. The day before last, the sky was an angry bruise. A malevolent wind with the sea blew the house off its foundations. Now it's sunny and blue as can be. I can't live by the water like my mother and father. Where will he next find a safe home? It's a beautiful day for a press conference, consoling the homeless in their grief. The climate denier and the commander-in-chief are doling out the relief. Meanwhile, there's this alligator swimming on down the flooded streets. At least someone's happy when the land retreats. Build it back better. The hell with the weather. One of these days we're gonna have to swim to higher ground. Warnings keep sounding, waves keep pounding down by the water's edge. Can't sleep for the chainsaws growling. There's men in the ladders and the power lines. Insurance adjusters and real estate agents are pounding in the for sale signs. Air getting warmer, sea getting higher, winds getting stronger. Oh Lord, don't we all like an oceanfront view? Don't trust the water or the sins of the father. Don't you know one of these days we're all gonna have to walk to higher ground? Warning sounding, waves keep pounding down by the water's edge. Thank you. Hopefully I didn't remove Bryn's ears. By the way, all this is being brought to you courtesy of the wonderful technical skills of Bryn-Epp. And it's really making a wonderful job. I can hear everything perfectly, and every out-of-tune guitar I have, and every note I drop. I think, isn't that a Police song? Every note you drop. Yeah, no, you're sorry. Anyways, for the next song, this is going out to Kerry Canning, and in March, a good friend of mine, John Canning, who was a bass player in a band that I played in, and a dear friend, passed away, and I kind of wrote this song about what we shared together, and it's just about the commitment to music, and how we always keep coming back to music, despite what comes between people and what happens in your life. So hope you enjoy it. I think of you when there's a band grinding out like its last stand. The smell of sweat and rancid beer, looking cool to hide their fear. I think about what we were, a little raw, but somehow pure. We stayed brothers when each moved on. The tunes still echo, now you're gone. Sometimes I wonder about the ride. All of the things we could have tried. You called me out about my songs. You said the lyrics always told on you. Guilty as charged, but was I wrong? I wrote about what I knew. I was spending basement rooms, guitar feedback, the kick drum booms, half-assed jokes over cigarettes. I loved it all and I have few regrets. But there were times that I would dread. Healing wounds after we butted heads. But we kept coming back. We kept coming back. We kept coming back for more. Music is simple. It's people that are complex. Despite all the differences that defy all logic. And there's this Bermuda Triangle of booze, ego, and sex. But in the end, it's a love that will stick. It's all about the music and where it led. We could have quit, but we stayed instead. We kept coming back. We kept coming back. We kept coming back for more. We kept coming back. I kept coming back. We kept coming back for more. Thank you. Here's to you, Johnny. So it's my pleasure to sing this last song with a dear friend of mine, Ray Dillard. Ray produced my album back in 2016. By the way, if you go to my website, hawkinsjohnston.com, you can download the whole thing for free. And he did an absolutely superb job. And one of the songs that he played on was called Autumn Highway, which was the title of the album. And it's my pleasure to introduce Ray, who most of you on this podcast know from previous podcasts is a fixture of this whole event. But anyways, it's my pleasure, Ray, to have
Thanks. It's great to be here.
Yeah, man.
It's great to play again, Hawk.
Yeah, it's
Been too long.
It's back to the good old times.
Absolutely.
Excellent. I love it. Anyways, I'll do a little tune here because I know Ray has very delicate ears, so I want that to be somewhat close. Whoops, a little bit higher, right? Yeah. Seems a little flat still, doesn't it? Yeah. That's the golden note right there. Anyways, I've got to thank Cassandra again for this is a great opportunity. And it's just the perfect day. It's all good things happen when Cassandra
Yes,
gets
but
involved.
indeed, it's your beautiful location. You and Liz hosting us out to do this that make it even more special. So thanks to Liz and Dave for letting us come and invade the space here.
Thank
it's
you.
beautiful. It's wonderful.
And thanks for the audience, by the way, too. This is terrific. Autumn Highway. Draws his brush across the branches of the trees. He doesn't glow, nor does he blush like Toulouse-Lautrec at a striptease. Ready to go, they fall gently with hardly a sound. Turning and tumbling, they crumble upon the gold ground. Shadows lengthen across the road. The sun is strobing out in cold. Make haste on roads in good repair before they're left in winter's care. And no one can drive us, we drive ourselves where we must go. Sooner or later, I think maybe later we know. This might not be our road, but it's the one we're on. The road it veers west, we've lost the map. We argue about where we're going. Give it a rest, but we can't stop. This might not be our road, but it's the one we're on. Shadows lengthen as we travel. Shadows lengthen as we unravel our destination's clues. This might not be our road, but it's the one we're Thank you. Ray. Excellent, my friend.
Hawkins Johnston. Hawkins Johnston.
Ray Dillard. Anyways, we bring Her Majesty, Calamity Jane, Cassandra Rutherford.
Calamity Jane. I think that's trademarked by
Royale.
someone else. I like it. I'm into it.
And I am going to leave you.
That was Hawkins Johnston, and he might be back in a little bit.
Thanks again.
He might be back. That was wonderful. Thank you so much.
I think there's a rumor that I might be back anyways. Anyway, thank you very much.
Okay. Wow. What do you think, eh? What a gorgeous day.
Beautiful
gorgeous
day.
people. Beautiful music. There's an audience.
audience.
We have an audience. Hi, everybody. Can you
amazing.
see us over there? Good.
We're usually in one little room, and the only person around is Bryn.
I know.
This is great. There's people.
My kids are playing like Minecraft or on
Yeah.
YouTube watching like how to be flat earthers.
Or something like that. Yeah.
Right? For this first song, let's break some rules. It's a rule-breaking kind of day. Ignore what you're supposed to say. Pack up the list, go out and play. Or lock the door and hide away. It's a rule-breaking kind of day. Color outside the lines, or howling in the woods is fine. What others think, well, never you mind. 'Cause this is your day to shine. It's a rule-breaking kind of day. A rule-breaking kind of day. Others will see your acts and wonder where their passion's at. Skinny-dipping at the beach or writing songs just out of reach. It's a rule-breaking kind of day. A rule-breaking kind of day. All right. Are you ready? Are you feeling it? I feel like there's going to be dancing later on. I feel like I'm going to go live on a different platform, like on Instagram land. And I feel like everyone's going to maybe take their clothes off. It's okay. We're all safe here. No one really.
Well, the water's right there.
The water's right there. Let's go
all
skinny
good,
dip
it's all
it
good.
at the ending. You never know. But on this note, I'm going to completely alienate myself. Picture a band. Picture a wild and crazy percussionist. Picture a toothless trombonist. Picture a bass player who bowls. I judge them. Picture the first song I ever wrote in my life. It's my good luck day. My day, come with me. After such a sleepless night, the sun shines so, so bright. It's my good luck day. My day, come with me. And don't forget to bring over Mama's diamond ring. 'Cause then it'll be our good luck day. Our day, come with me. For the ground that we walk over is full of four-leaf clover. But maybe one day, someday soon, my luck will run out. I'll have a day of gloom. A day made up of scabies and bad hair, of PMS, ringworm, and despair, where accidentally I'll step on a crack and unintentionally break Mama's back. But till then, it's my good luck day. My day, come what may. After such a sleepless night, the sun shines so, so bright. So if you may have a desire to play with the likes of me, just think how lucky you who could be. Fearless, fearless Ray, fearless Ray, fearless.
So for those of you that can imagine and have a little bit of history with music and song, that was her first song. That is just flat scary. That many changes, that many rhythmic anomalies, that many sideways turns, and that's her first song. No wonder you write all this other cool stuff. No wonder.
I blame it on Dinah Christie.
You don't blame that on anybody. You take that one and own it.
This is one of my latest tunes, and it's gonna be a mashup. I'm gonna mash it up into something else. But they all have a theme. These songs, these two songs together, I feel like they have a bit of a theme. And if you can guess what it is, you might win a prize I'll never send you.
Oh no! Not a prize.
You don't like it?
I like prizes. We just never send them.
I know, it's the worst. If wishes were horses, beggars would ride, and you'd be my groom, and I'd be your bride. And we knock 'em down from the inside, a corporate dog's lunch laced with cyanide. But those captains don't go down with their ships. The cogs and the wheels will make sure of this. And we'll all eat Pop-Tarts for breakfast, 'cause it's easiest. One, two, skip a few, 99 a billion. 1, 2, skip a few, 99 a trillion. 1, 2, skip a few, 99 quadrillion. 1, 2, a few, and those captains won't go down their ships. The cogs and the wheels will make sure of this. And we'll all eat Pop-Tarts for breakfast, 'cause it's easiest. We'll all eat Pop-Tarts for breakfast, 'cause there's nothing left. Walk with Yan was a show in the 80s on CBC TV, starring Yan, a chef who specialized in stir-fried delicacies. He was my babysitter once a week on our coat hanger antenna, black and white TV. I Love Lucy was a show from the 50s, starring Lucy and her hubby, Ricky. They were our babysitters once a week, and I named my best dog after my friend Lucy. But I'd never name a dog after Ricky. No, I'd never name a dog after him. 'Cause although he was talented and kind some of the times, he yelled too much and would spank the behind of his wife. Gross. Now I've children of my own, and now I understand sometimes parents need to take a break, have a little helping hand, and compliments to YouTube. My minions now can learn how to walk that walk with Yan. Walk with Yan was a show I loved. You know why I loved it? You never got Walk with Yan where you were.
No, never saw it. Never knew of it.
I learned how to read from his aprons. He used to have these aprons, and they had sayings on them, and I would read them. There were always little punny jokes, and yeah. It was a whole thing. It was a whole thing.
And this went on for a year, or several years, or decades.
I think CKVR.
Or do you still study his aprons to this day? I don't know.
I'm going to leave this a mystery.
Okay, all right.
Here I go again. I'll take another drink. Trying to forget. Trying not to think about you. About you. Here I go again. Trying not to feel. Filling thoughts with scotch. Pretending I can deal without you. And boy, I've gotta move on, gotta move on, gotta move on without you. Well, here I go again, grasping man like straws, pretending that they're you, forgetting what I saw in you. Here I go again, take another drink, filling thoughts with scotch, trying not to think about you. About you. Thank you. So I did this cocky thing. I wrote a set list, and I didn't write it in Sharpie. And I thought, I don't need my reading glasses. Who needs their reading glasses during this? I don't need them.
Well, I'm not sure. Maybe you do need them, but it doesn't really matter, because set lists are...
Made to be broken.
That's right. Just like the first song we sang. It's a rule-breaking kind of day.
Rule-breaking kind of day. Yeah. So, Van Gogh got tomatoed. Did you guys see that? Van Gogh got to. At first, I was like, "Whoa, that's really crazy," and then I found out that it was very well planned, and it was not going to damage the painting. And I thought, that's pretty brilliant. And this song is kind of inspired by such things. Maybe. Once I drank the moon, it was bittersweet, like the nectar of honey with a tinge of defeat. Once I ate the stars, they tasted like air, but vacuum sealed empty, as if they weren't there. Once I drank the moon, then I kissed the sun with eyes closed tight, but my affection was one-sided, my burns yearned for night. Once I kissed the sun, the stars are long gone, but I am here. The moon's just a rock, the sun's to be feared. Listen to me, listen to me as you lay down. Listen to me, I'm still your friend, can't you see? But if ignored, I'll be your enemy. Once I felt the earth, Thank you. I have a backup singer for this next song. It's not someone you think it is. It's someone that's a quadruped. It's almost the other the biped's turn, but not quite yet. And I'm wondering if Bryn, our technical director, has the vocal for it, or is he going to use the talkback mic and do it himself? Oh, he has. Okay, don't spill the beans. Okay, I'm going to give you the
That's not a bean.
the big tally ho when you start that. Okay. These are the lighthearted hits. I got a friend, his name is Elvis. He's my beloved basset hound. Every day he tromps the woods and I quietly sniffs all around. And I am grateful for my best friend with his barrel chest and tiny legs. Yeah, I am grateful he's kind of slow and never catches any prey. And I pray he lives a long time, but he is kind of getting old. Yeah, I pray he lives a long time. I don't want to think how this story will unfold. Dear Elvis, I love you. Ooh, dear Elvis, looking eyes. It's hiking time as I write this, and you don't want to mess with hiking time, dear Elvis. I love you, dear Elvis. I love you. Dear Elvis, you know how art may take its life sometimes, and I know you're annoyed, but maybe a belly rub will suffice to fix your impatience. No? Well, let's go outside, but first, won't you sing for me, kind sir? Oh my God, Elvis. I love you, dear Elvis. I love you, dear Elvis, dear Elvis. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. We'll go for a walk soon, buddy. The one thing I love about live streams, and the one thing that's very humbling about live streams, is you never know what's going to happen. You know?
Yeah, well, you do know to some extent that there's going to be things unexpected.
Unexpected.
You know that.
Yeah.
To know that.
The cue for Dear Elvis was perfect, Bryn-Epp. Bryn-Epp, it was
Fabulous.
fantastic. It's like you read my mind.
I'm not sure Elvis's performance wasn't the pinnacle of that piece, actually.
I'm not sure either. Okay. All right. Back to business. Yes. Hey, Dave, you around? Come on up. Coming up. So this is a story. I'm picking a lot of animal songs. And this story for this song is quite touching, I think. So you just come in at the very end and I'll tell you when. Widow Window lived on Willow with a wildish wombat. Neighbor Nellie nestled nicely next door. Bachelor Brian lived beside him, bickering with birds, but the birds bickered more. Caw, 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 tweet, tweet, tweet. You're not the boss of this street, said the murderer of crows, the gaggle of geese, and the banditry of dive-bombing chickadees. As Nellie napped due to narcolepsy, and Brian bit the bullet, thought birdseed. as the wombat whistled waywardly. Take it away, Hawk.
I was channeling all
Who
my
knew?
animals.
The inner wombat came out.
Do you want to hear my honey badger?
You know what? I feel like it's been really short. What do you think?
I have no idea.
I have no idea. I am getting a little warm. I do want to go in the
Wave
water.
at everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Take up a little time that way.
Yeah. But I don't want to go. But you're here right now, and
Well, you know, he could. If we're gonna do
Yeah.
what's next on the set list,
you could just hang
he
out.
could join.
He could join in at the
at
end.
the appropriate
Okay.
time. He
all
will
right.
know
All
when.
right. Okay. Actually, this one is for Hawk and Liz. Thank you so much for having us here. And it's
This song is for them.
Yeah, man, it's for them. You don't think it's a compliment? This song? I think it's one of the best songs they've ever written.
I think Cassandra,
Okay.
you're just going to have to play it.
I'm liking it.
I would forgive my pretend housebroken goat if it gave me worm eyes. I would forgive. It's not his fault he carries this parasite. It's not his fault, it's not his fault. No matter what, Binky can't do wrong, Binky can't do wrong, Binky. No matter what, Binky can't do wrong, Binky can't do wrong, Binky. I dream we do yoga together. He stands on my back during downward dog. We might have an accident, he'll be relaxed. He's not alone. No matter what, Binky can't do wrong, Binky can't do wrong, Binky. No matter what, Binky can't do wrong, Binky can't do wrong, Binky. Those aren't raisins on the floor. Binky fails to go outdoors. No matter what, Binky can't do wrong, Binky can't do wrong, Binky. No matter what, Binky can't do wrong, Binky can't do wrong, Binky. Keep going. Keep going. Don't stop. Keep going. This is the last song. Keep going. And this is the last song. If you've stuck around, you were brave and you were beautiful. Hawkins Johnston was phenomenal. Ray Dillard was phenomenal. Wurlitzer, the genius, was phenomenal. Everyone, Liz, thank you so much for letting us take over your beach. This is the last song, and we'll be back next week with a Halloween edition, a late night show, not for the children or faint of heart. And Hawkins, thank you so much for coming. I hope you sing this with us, will you?
I will.
Okay. This is a song by my sister, Willow Rutherford, who has taken a hiatus from musicking to become a world-renowned weaver. You can follow her on Witching Textiles. Before I drift off to the sea, throw me an anchor before I lose if you throw me an anchor. No, the wildest winds won't carry me away if you throw me an anchor. The days grow lonely without sun. Throw me an anchor. I fell in love with heroin. Throw me an anchor. And that witch cocaine sucked my pockets dry. Throw me an anchor. Now all I seem to do is cry. Throw me an anchor. The ship will rock itself to sleep if you throw me an anchor, and we'll be calmly counting sheep if you throw me an anchor. As the waves of the ocean reach the shore, and my veins chart a map of me wanting more. It's the suicide of a lonely whore who's Ray, Hawkins, Bryn, all of the people that showed up today and are online and in front of us. It is so great to see everyone. Thank you very much. We will see you next week at a late show at 8:30 at night, and it will be the Devil's Night soiree. There might be some surprises.
Absolutely.
Will it be spooky?
Hopefully.
Very.
Very devilish. Have a great week. Stay safe and enjoy this gorgeous weather. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.